ass, so don't complain.
Am I watching Zeph from it?
Zeph.
You're watching me.
Yeah, I'm watching Zeph, yeah.
Oh my fuck. Okay, yeah,
I couldn't eyeball the fist AoE fast enough to move, like the circle bait.
As soon as you see the laser, you can move.
Yeah, I know. I just got scared because the last time.
Yeah, it's time for laser. I mean, I just used sprint and I had
You have
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to sprint that. There's no way.
Asuka's nowhere close to the.
Because
Yeah,
they
no,
lock
I
in the
close.
second the AoE disappears. So you definitely
Like
have
the
to sprint
spin?
that. I barely.
Okay,
yeah, the
that
spin.
shit's actually
I barely made
giga
that.
close.
That's so close. I sprinted halfway through and made it within like probably half a second.
Yeah, it wasn't even close.
Yeah.
Monka.
Because I hesitated.
Okay. I mean, that's
are
good
you-
to know the sprint.
Are you sure it locks in actually when
I
I
don't
think it's a bit
actually-
later. I think it's a bit later. But
Regardless
It might
of
be a
what
bit
it is,
later,
everyone should be using.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Good recovery getting to P5 there.
Dude, that was... Fuck.
This fight used to have a DPS check.
Yeah, it did.
No, we're just that good.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
okay. Right.
Watch your body.
We're fine.
Nice.
Get on Swift.
Yep.
We're fine on damage, I think.
I use extra.
We are good.
It was actually still too early.
I'll have also start sending my 2 secondaries to be.
Who's using the relic?
I am.
I am.
I am.
Not-
I'm not.
Wow. Why are you not
I'm
using
my
the
class
relic?
You
doesn't
made
have a
us
relic.
farm them at one point.
Did I?
Yeah,
Did
a
I?
long time ago. Yeah.
Fuck, I don't
Real-
remember.
real
Well,
smart.
Why don't
wasn't
I
that for
have one then?
speeds?
Yeah, my other
Oh, maybe.
No,
yeah.
it was
Wait.
not.
Alright, do those, do those.
Yeah, party center, yeah.
Out.
Or Heather.
Oh my god, I'm all...
That's far.
You're far.
To the wall.
What the
Thanks.
fuck does that mean, Kath?
I don't know. Think about it.
You think
Okay.
about it.
I'm obviously not thinking about it.
I
I'll
haven't
just start-
thunk in
I'm
years.
the thinker.
I haven't thunk in years.
Funked. Thank.
Good.
I can't believe I'm losing 2 ticks of my dot.
I know it must be devastating.
Shield is at blue.
It really is. Thank you for understanding.
Ooh.
I love
Passage.
dodging temper aggressive.
I love when you dodge passage.
I didn't
No, you
dodge
didn't.
passage.
Come on. It just propagated to you slow. Sorry. I didn't mean to accuse you of anything.
Uh-huh. Alright, I'm full gauge.
I'm not.
Make sure to hit her really hard.
I got like 1900 potency to hit it with to kill it. Say
Okay,
thanks.
King.
Say thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good dodge. Red is defamation. Red is defamation. Tethers in. Second set. Red is defamation. Tethers in. Third set. Red is defamation. Final set. Red is defamation. Party to blue. Supports are holding their twos, go toward Delta, stack for passage. He's very low. Line up. Hold.
The middle of red. Come on.
Dude, I'm in the middle of hammer, I understand.
What happened there, Patchy? We'll talk
Patchy?
what happened.
I mean, I know what happened, but
I
at
was
the end,
confused
Patchy,
by
did your
his
monitor
character.
turn?
No,
Okay,
no,
let's
no.
go.
There's no dots on this boss carryover.
Yeah.
I didn't. Anyway, I do this.
You don't have dots.
Flex.
I used to.
No flex. Healer 2s are here-ish.
I saved mine too by accident.
No flex. In. It's so dead. It's...
Is it?
Oh my god.
On
Guys,
the monitor,
ow.
I was just confused because Issa was in also in the 1-2 spot. That's fine.
Oh.
I think Spit stole my spot.
Uh,
Did I? I
Focus
would think
delta.
I was
We can
too.
look at it later. Focus
Yeah,
delta.
later.
Dude, if you need it. Alice, you have no food, I'm pretty sure.
What I have?
Oh no, it's just your fucking gear. Never mind.
How dare you?
Okay.
Me and Zephyr far. It's the flex.
Yep.
Waiting.
Isa, you're running across.
Tusk, I'm walking to you.
Isa,
Oh
you're
my
running
god.
across.
Oh
You're
my
running across.
god.
You're early.
Why?
It's okay.
You're on the
I didn't
safe
get a deal.
side.
Yeah,
Were
my
you
bad. I
gonna-
didn't look at the
Were,
beetle.
were you gonna make that, Isa?
No, I didn't have sprint.
I was, yeah, okay. So it wouldn't have mattered.
Was for monitors was patchy 1 and use it 2.
I was monitor one.
Yeah, then I
No,
was
it was Calf, me, you, unmarked.
was Cath 1.
Yeah, I was one.
Okay, then I fucked up. Okay.
Well,
I can't count.
Should I stay there a second longer? Because I move like so quick. I was probably gone and you didn't see my body there. I can.
Maybe.
Yeah, I have. A
I'd have to
feeling
check the
this-
VOD, but
Yeah, I have a feeling that's what happened though, because I don't stay there like at all. I'm like already moving as soon as they go out because I'm on the end of the line, so it's really obvious to me what I am. But I'll stay there and play a little longer so you can process it.
What's the quote? The problem with being faster than light is that you always live in shadow.
Sorry. Tether.
Is that a quote?
I think.
I'm a kid dressed as Sonic the Hedgehog.
That's Kath right now. Oh shit. Is it just north-south the next two? Hey, it's gaming.
me and Tusk just swapping sides.
Oh!
Hi, Alice.
Damn, I got clipped by
We're
glass.
missing a 3.
Yeah, I'm dead. I got
Yeah,
clipped.
I mean,
Joe.
that's
Over.
Can't even play it. Yeah.
I guess that's my bad. I'll move a little further next time.
Jesus Christ.
Did you just use the name of the guy in vain?
The guy.
Oh, believe me, no, I did not.
That's his face, east, west.
Let me pass, let me pass, let me pass, let me pass.
Jesus.
Oh, they did it good.
Yeah,
Blasphemy.
what the fuck, guys. Blasphemy.
No, it was very
happens.
warranted, if you know what I was mentioning, referencing.
You weren't saying anything. You just said it out of nowhere.
Yeah, if you knew.
Okay.
Sprint.
It's a 2-stack.
Gaming?
Zero stack.
I don't have Swift. I don't have Swift.
I don't have Swift either, but I'll get it as soon as I'm safe.
Oh, okay.
Someone's gonna die at this point.
Mine's faster.
That's fine.
Got
Yeah.
it.
Rip it, the healer. Goodbye, Kath.
It's fine. I deserve to live. Probably best it was me.
Make sure to kill it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's no
we're good.
there's no healing in the next phase.
Yeah, because we're doing it the way God intended.
What exactly happened? How come we didn't have a stack thing?
Someone died?
Iza was the beam, so the beam shot Iza's body.
Ah,
Nice.
Wait, what? Oh, on the final side. Okay.
I got sprint diffed.
classic.
Just-
Yeah, I-
Did
Yeah,
you,
I would
know.
know.
Did you press
Undermail.
Right tether. Inside.
Me and Pound. Gee.
It's far. To the wall.
Just
Tengensu or whatever the fuck the upgrade to third eye is there?
Yeah?
You get it at this level?
I
you get a like level 80, I think.
Oh shit. So you should have lived then. Pretty sure that thing gives you 99% mid.
What?
Yeah, something like that.
It's like a really bad joke.
Damn, I waited the entire of your party synergy to say that joke, but I just got shut down like that. That's fucked up.
You gotta observe that. That shit was ass. Oh shit. Never mind. Fine.
Oh, it just smited us with the power of God and enemy.
Hit me.
Are you into that?
Yeah.
A little. Passage. Nope. That was weird.
Do we need damage here?
Nope.
Okay.
don't
Well, I
think so.
pressed the button anyway.
I think you should just hit the boss.
I am hitting the boss,
Okay.
but I can hit the boss harder or less hard.
Maybe a tiny
This
bit
is in the
harder.
1950s, man. Hold.
A little bit harder, a little
Don't do
bit
it.
harder. Yeah, keep hitting the boss.
A little bit harder, a little bit harder, guys.
Yeah,
a little bit harder.
A little bit harder.
Hell yeah, I got a
Just
lot of
erase
damage.
to that last percent.
I got a lot of damage. That's good.
Yeah, we'll use it.
I did.
Good.
Oh, I'm purple.
You're one.
Are you white, Isa? No, okay.
No.
I'm with you.
Spit now!
I think
Okay.
Who is it?
Me, Autumn,
Or
Autumn.
is it-
You're
my
dead.
shield.
It's an Eno.
Oh. Okay,
I
don't mit me.
Spit can't live it, so.
okay.
Jesus.
That's bad.
If this was Prague, I would definitely say we stopped doing that, but
The
The
mid
inside
dodge?
yeah, I don't. I think it's not worth it considering the amount of deaths we've had to.
I think we need to not be bad.
Yeah,
I
I
mean-
think I don't think that that's an issue. I think if you can't do the mid dodge, there's a bigger issue.
I'm
with-
just
No,
gonna
it's
wall
over.
here.
There's no way we can recover this.
Yeah,
I think
there's
I
no
got-
way we beat the DPS
I couldn't
check.
figure out who my partner was for some reason, and I got confused.
You can always
you-
resolve positioning after you do the first dodge.
Yeah.
You don't need to be in your spot at the when you do the first dodge.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like you can say we're bad, but we've seen we can do it with the outside dodge, and if we just never die doing that, if it was in Prague, I would just say never do the inside dodge.
I think we should have the ability to never die doing the inside dodge.
Sure, but it also has killed us, so I agree with Patrick.
Does that mean we should not do the panto movement?
Well, we're
Well, no, the
practicing,
panto
so-
movement is part of the.
But can I
Whatever
say
we're
that
doing.
dodge is panto is part of whatever
I'm
the fuck
trying to
we're doing?
decide here, cause I don't think anybody's wrong, but
We have an actual reason to do this. It's not like we're just doing it for fun. It legitimately helps the healing, right?
Yeah, but if we can do it without and it causes less deaths,
Tether?
Threes?
3?
can't talk about it after.
Yeah. You should wait until after the mechanic like I did.
it's cause I've had my macros that were sus were always it was only me that had to do the sus movement to resolve it, whereas this forces the entire party is kind of a diff. So I don't know. We do gain a little damage because I don't have to
I
do a
think-
GCD
so-
heal or two, but
So, A question cover is like, you know, a lot of times, like, what if I said, okay, during Hello World, after this thing, I want you guys to squeeze into middle so I can hit you guys all with the heal.
Because Hello World's
Right.
actually important. You have plenty of time to just cast a GCD during uptime. Like, we're already killing the phase 10 seconds faster than we need to.
Focus on this.
I would. Yeah.
Sprint.
I'm dead.
You should do it this time.
Yeah,
You
I
have
am.
more
I
damage
am.
on the boss.
Busting
I'll just take
fire.
your spot.
Yep, keep hitting the boss.
I'll rip it.
Yep.
Oh, never mind. That shit's. I don't know. Whatever.
I mean,
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
You lose Mog? You don't, right?
I hadn't actually gotten Mog yet, so I don't. I think you do lose it if you have it. You don't lose paintings, but Mog isn't a painting.
It's whatever's on your
Brock.
canvas. No, but I swear whatever's on your canvas stays.
I would have to double check.
Alright.
I didn't have it, so I can't tell you.
Minus on Malefics at Yusuf cast.
Double out.
Close tower.
Purple.
Ellis and Patchy.
Close.
Dude, there's so much time there. And knocked off to the wrong side.
Did you want to say your thing about your Hello World? Or not? Ellis, whatever the thing. I forgot.
Well, I was just gonna say, like if I said, hey guys, I need you guys to like squeeze in so I can get heals on you guys, and then people die because of that, you would never say, oh, we should just have the healers spot heal multiple people with just an extra 2 GCDs and uptime, it's whatever, right?
I mean,
Yeah, of
we
course.
definitely find a way
Because-
to.
Because Hello World and Critical Error are not the same thing at all.
He's at Delta.
Argument for transition is just like,
Yeah.
would we have more or less wipe just doing the outside dodge and healers deal with it? And I feel like we would definitely have less wipe. So in Prague, I don't see where there's any reason we would ever
Passage
do inside
middle.
dodge.
Yeah, because like it's a literal free period of nothing happening. Hello World is a completely different story.
I mean, I will say the maximum we're losing is like 1 healer GCD each there. Now, to be fair, like when you're progging, damage is always kind of tight, so you know.
It's really
It's
high,
a
by the
good
way. It's really high.
Yeah, it's terrible high. It's really,
I've
really
already used all my stuff.
Oh shit. Okay, I mean,
Yeah,
that was-
Someone pops some
I
shit.
sent a bunch extra.
okay, so you guys don't want to do the end dodge, that's fine. Just don't do
Okay,
the
just
end
do it
dodge.
normal here.
Do it exactly like
No, but I mean,
normal.
we can do it if it's a
No,
challenge.
no,
I think
do it
we
exactly-
should,
exactly
it's
as-
just-
do it exactly as normal. Do it exactly as normal.
I'm 3. Or 2, I guess, for more POV.
Wait, I don't have a spot. Can you move over, Isa? Or
What?
I,
I'm here.
oh,
Oh my god.
okay. No,
Barely.
I thought you lived there for a second.
Weren't you one, Patchy?
I was 2. The
Yeah,
cat.
there were 2.
What? Okay. Heal me, I'm not touching.
Yeah, you're fine.
Good, debuffs are fine.
Was
Blue
that
is
not a-
defamation.
That's
Focus.
just another situation where we need to like move and freeze for a second. We keep getting
Focus the
lax
mech
on
for
it,
now,
and
focus
then
the
that
mech.
happens. Yeah.
Blue is defamation. Tethers in, second set, blue is defamation.
Ellis. No.
Tether's in. Blue is defamation. Tether's in. Blue is defamation. Party to red. Free movement. Just a heads up, I am lagging out of my mind.
I believe in me.
That was a suspicious blue over here.
Break, quit the break.
Yeah, you're good.
Get away from rot. Toward Delta. Boss is a bit high. Just send
send
normal stuff here.
Send healer juice.
Sure.
Keep hitting it. Keep
Yeah.
hitting it. Keep. We might not
We'll be
make it.
fine. We'll be fine.
We'll be fine. Yeah, we still have like 2 damage on the edge there.
Yeah, just close your eyes.
Nice
Okay.
Wildfire.
LB2 for this?
Yeah, wait till the end. How do we have LB2?
I have no idea.
I have a pot.
Just make sure to apply your 1 minute. Yeah, if you have it.
It's everything.
Should get 3 by the end.
Flux.
Just gonna be tough.
No flex. No flex. Get ready to move in. Go.
That's not. Wait,
That's
wait, wait.
pretty
Don't press it.
Fuck this fucking game, dude.
That was kind of silly.
Oh my god.
I think if you get another LB while you're pressing it, it doesn't. It cancels, right?
Yeah.
It didn't cancel it there. It was gonna go through with 3
Oh.
bars and Blade Dance. Yeah.
Fuck.
It normally does, you're right.
Let's big focus our park point. Do this here in a last, right?
I don't have CU.
There's the way that lasts.
I put a veil on it. Too.
Me not on my far.
Sure.
This is weird.
He's in split spot.
Normal.
Run.
There's no veil. It's all yours.
Waiting,
Uh,
waiting, waiting.
Break.
Break.
Breaking.
How did you not get
green.
hit?
Don't pop green.
Wait,
Don't pop green.
wait.
This is
Go.
mine though.
Pop
Go.
it. Yeah, this is yours.
Fucking job.
Nice
Ooh,
job.
No paint.
Watch tank.
Pull
There'll
up
be
the
no
diagram
passage.
for
We have a
Sigma.
diagram for this?
Oh, I don't have it.
Diagram, yeah.
Yeah, I'll repost it. Okay.
It's so cursed.
Oh, I
It's
need
so
to hit
fucked.
Just
boss.
do exactly what's in this diagram, even though it's cursed.
I need this shit rotated. Oh, it is rotated. Is it rotated?
No.
Is that rotated?
Mid.
Same lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah, still be plugged toward elf male.
I think if you're left or right here.
Yeah. Left side plants. Far.
You're
Left side
south
is static,
tusk.
correct?
Go south tusk.
Left side is static, correct?
I thought something like that.
Okay, that's.
You
Oh,
can't
no,
go
no.
directly.
What
to
am I
the-
doing, dude?
Yeah.
Sorry. I was so tunneled on looking at this fucking diagram.
I was trying to.
Okay. I mean,
I'm-
alright. That was our goal, so good job, everybody.
I just want to slow something for Delta real quick because
You know, you forgot something in the diagram, which is stupid that I should ask this, but I don't know which one of these is far and which one of these is close.
I
What do
actually
you-
had that issue too.
We had
The
we had
left
two-
one. The
we had
left
the
one
right
should be
before.
far.
We just had the right one. It was the two
Yeah,
tower.
we had the left one. No, we had the left one.
Was it two tower or one tower?
No, no, we had
Okay,
far. Far had the left
Patchy, what
one.
are you
Far
showing
was
us in
the-
Delta?
look at.
Yeah, that.
Kef was extremely close.
Yeah,
Wait.
look.
No, I kept moving more and more to the right.
Wait, watch it again.
but
Watch it again.
You're
I'm just saying Spit here didn't get hit.
yeah,
It- no.
because I kept moving more and more to the right, and she was like adjusting more and more to the left, and eventually we were like fine. But I guess I could have just been way further south.
No,
Oh,
you
you're
can,
supposed to be on-
you
you're
can
supposed
be
to be on the
literally
intercardinal tech. You're supposed to be
intercardinal
on the intercardinal.
completely.
Yeah, you should be like.
was I don't feel like I was.
You were
You're-
you were
you're
two to
a-
the left. You were two to the left.
You were very
We'll see on
close.
the we'll see on the turn.
Oh my, yeah, you are not.
Yeah, you did
Actually,
like
I'm
the
three.
behind the marker positioning instead
Yeah,
of the
you
intercard.
you did the standard like PF positioning, so, like next to the intercard positioning.
It was also bigger than I remembered it. I thought I wasn't
Yeah,
that
it's
close
fucking
at that
huge.
point.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so where is Cat supposed to be?
I'm supposed to be behind the intercard marker.
You should have been like.
Okay.
here almost.
On the intercardinal fidget
Yeah.
spinner.
Yeah.
And also for Sigma. So like here I was left circle. So according to the diagram,
You plan.
I went.
So
over
left
here, right?
circle is in the northwest.
Yeah, over here.
Okay. I just totally saw it as the
No,
two
left
tower
circle's second tower,
pattern.
isn't it?
Isn't this left circle according to the?
Yes. Yes, you are correct.
Wait, no, isn't that the
Look,
wrong?
who just went opposite my partner.
Wait, aren't we on the right side diagram? Am I dumb?
We're on the left.
We're on
Yeah,
the
it was
left.
the left.
Didn't I
Oh, I
see
thought
two
it was
towers?
right.
Oh no, I
It's the
didn't.
left.
Okay,
Oh, it's the
never mind.
left.
I did the same thing as you, Autumn. That's why I
Okay,
went to the
yes,
same
that was
spot.
correct then, Patchy. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Patchy. So let's play it. So, Patchy is in the right spot. I'm in the right spot.
And then I just fucking run to a tower.
And pause it. What are you? doing?
Sorry.
I mean, we is there any merit in analyzing who went where wrong on this?
No, I don't
No,
think
we're
anybody
gonna
did.
sim it.
Alright.
So
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, I somehow went to the correct tower though, even though I.
okay. So I do want to talk about briefly like P3 transition. Just
I think that's a
like this-
discussion saved to end of Prague.
no, because it's gonna be very quick. Like I think the solution here is just were there specific people that were messing it up a lot. You know, I think Spit, you've died there way more than anyone else with that mid dodge. So the question
Wait,
would
really?
just be like, I think so.
I feel like you've
I
only
think I've died
once.
twice.
Twice. Who
Okay.
else? Like,
Alright, talking
I
about
died once.
today or our
Just
3
overall.
days in here? Because like I
I
can't remember
died.
that far back.
I have no. I don't remember at all. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I think I only died once.
okay, like maybe I tend to like misremember things quite frequently. So if I'm calling somebody out that doesn't deserve it, I apologize. But like what I was trying to say is like is
Like
it,
I wasn't the mid dodge. I
mean,
got
if
really lost with who my partner was, and I wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, like so if I identified that wrong, then what I'm about to say was not it, but like you know, like in my memories, I just remembered like Spit dying like 3 times to it, I guess, like over the course of our prog. So you know, I was just gonna be like, Spit, are you okay? Are you gonna get this, or should we just do the outside dodge?
Like there was,
You know.
there were a lot of times where I didn't know where my positioning was, so that was hurting my brain.
So that's another thing. Like, I feel like the main thing we can learn here is that we need to respect our conga. Like, if we're doing things, and it's happened to everybody, I think this has actually been equally distributed, where people make mistakes because they see the conga wrong and what their number is, and I think it's because, like, I took off really early and whatnot. You know, everyone needs to respect the conga and stand there for, like, that full 1-2 seconds to let everyone internalize what they're doing. Like, move very crisp up, move very crisp back, stand there a second, and then go to your spots.
So,
Because we have definitely had wipes because we didn't do that.
So I have a few questions for that one, because I don't think that this mechanic is a conga that needs people to stay perfectly still. Like, just can auto roll whatever.
yeah, so this is the last pull.
Because the idea of this
Debuffs
one
go
is
out
it's literally-
here, and then
It's literally, yeah.
I can see your stream.
Yeah, I'm just
I need
waiting
to
for it to load. 1
Okay,
second.
yeah.
I do agree with Ellis here, but at the same time, it's very easy to fix by just having the 4 people, the 4 spreads, move backwards and have the stacks move north, because there's only 2 people you need to look for going north instead of 4 people you're looking for going north that we're doing now.
That
So
is
that
fair.
that conga gets jumbled up really quick when you have 4 people curving around the middle, like that area.
Well, I mean, you can just count how many people are running forward.
I mean, yeah, you can, but at the same time, your camera isn't that big unless you're.
Well, you only need to care the people running with you on your side. You don't care about someone else.
Well,
I mean,
like,
it's-
there's literally no reason we can't just walk forward, stop for half a second, and then go.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying, and I'm not saying for this mech specifically, because the other spot I'm thinking of is monitors, where I just
So-
took the fuck off and Miss saw me being one because I wasn't there anymore. You know, she just snapshot the line in her head, but I was already gone. You know, stuff like that where you just once the mech goes out, I feel like it just needs to be standard, and we need to be very respectful of it in our conga, unless the mech really needs us to like book it, fucking instantly get to our spots. But
And if the mech demands that, we're probably not doing a conga.
Yeah, so like anytime we're doing a conga where debuffs are going on it, I want everybody to do their adjusts if there is one, or just stay in the line if that's what we're doing for a full second before you start moving to your spot, to just let people see it. I just feel like it's a better way to handle it in general.
Yeah, especially because the people like on the sides like healing range will have a tendency to move early
So-
because they only have a few spots, but tanks probably
Yes.
need like a little more
So I
brain
guess
power.
my question here is, what is the confusion? Is it the struggle to identify who's paired with you?
No, they just need a second to count. Like you just need a second to count like where you are in the line and what like people have in front of you, right? You're just giving people a chance to internalize the mechanic.
Okay.
That's literally the point of a conga, is to use a visual representation to figure out your order. If we're not actually staying in the conga when we're representing the things visually, there's no point.
We might as well
Like,
be using
we may as well be
breakfast at
doing
that point.
YOLO.
Well,
I don't understand what the argument is here, Alice.
Yeah, I
No.
don't either. Like I think
I-
it's just
I just feel like we're moving backwards, but that's fine.
Moving backwards
How is
where?
what?
like how are we moving backwards? We're just trying to make it consistent. Like it's fine most of the time, but there's a problem here because like, and it's not just like specific people. Like even like, you know, everybody's like made a mistake here. You know, not me or you, because we're on the edges of the line. You know, but the people with the more responsibility in the line, you know, they need a chance to take in the data like more than we do, especially. So
No, it's
I mean, what is the cost? I actually feel like there's no downside to doing this.
I mean, I think in this mechanic maybe not, but I feel like you're just making the mechanic slower. When I feel like, I mean, I
You don't
I guess
use
there is-
conga for fast mechanics.
I mean,
If you're in PF, nobody ever just takes straight off their spot.
I mean,
oh
These
no,
guys that use
everyone,
AM.
everyone
Yeah.
literally instant. No, I never did this with AM. Everyone just instantly runs off, and you literally just check how many people are to your left or to your right, and then you're done. Because the only people with any confusion are the darks, and as soon as you leave, you can just check how many people are to my right. Like Zeph runs out and he sees out of Autumn Tusk Ellis who is running north, and then as soon as he sees that, he knows what's his number. He doesn't need to visually count. He can
I don't
see.
know.
people.
My
And
my
that can work
experience
for
is different.
specifically this mechanic, but like for monitors, that's not gonna work. You need to actually see the people to your right and left for monitors before they leave. And if we have to just stay in a spot for a second on one conga, we can just do it on every conga for consistency, so that you don't have to think about, okay, do I have to wait for this one or do I just go? You always just wait a second, then you go.
Okay.
Like, yes, I have literally done YOLO P3 transition, and it went perfectly fine with that group.
Oh, no.
You don't
I
need a conga to do this.
Well,
But
no,
if
you
we are
would-
going to use one, we may as well actually use it, and not just YOLO.
The P3 transition I'm talking about is not YOLO, but when PF did it, like in the past, it wasn't YOLO. You still conga, and you selected conga prior. You just didn't have to wait an extra second because people were good enough.
Well,
to
and that actually goes to what Autumn was saying about like you don't actually just go line up in your position right away. If you're a purple, you can just loosely look over there, and then you do have time on that second donut go around to look. Like it's just a lot easier for PF, and then that's a separate issue that wasn't happening. But we're not really talking about that. We're just talking.
I'm also just gonna be honest here, Ellis. When you're progging and uncomfortable with a mech, this is gonna be 20 million times more important because we're just doing a conga and a mech. Everybody's done a billion times at this point. But when you're like trying to learn it initially and you're doing congas like this, 2,000,000,000%. You're moving, you're staying a second, giving everyone a chance to think about what they're trying to learn, and then like going on with it.
Fair.
Like,
I mean, that's
you
fair.
know, so.
Yeah, I don't want to spend forever talking about this. Also, just wanted to say, I said like if this was Prague, I would argue against doing the middle dodge, and Alice said like, oh well, what's the difference between that and like Hello World? I think my argument is like, the question is, would it cause a wipe to not do that? Like, I feel like in the Hello World, the healing's hard enough that it would realistically cause wipe if we
So,
didn't like go in for heals. But
yeah.
transition, we have literally done on the outside, and no one died. So I feel
well,
like it's
I
solid.
mean,
My
literally the
argument
next
here-
pull. Literally the next pull. I told you guys to do the mechanic normally, and someone. So
Well, here's
feel-
my thing,
yeah.
Ellis.
No,
There's
it's-
zero world where you're using macro there in Prague. Absolutely zero. There's never a scenario you would waste macro there when we could have it while we're progging P3, and we would be doing the outside dodge when we like figure out the mech initially, and we are never changing it past that point. So, like, there's no world in your progging top of initially that you end up with that macro there. I mean,
Why-
like, if you wanted to plant that macro there, that'd just be straight griefing, in my opinion. Because when you're like learning the P3, there's a lot of damage there. You're gonna want macro like on one of those transitions somewhere. And I think the only reason that macro ends up there is because of a timing with it being up somewhere later that you already knew you wanted it, right?
No, I literally put the macro there because I don't like. I feel like in P3 I have Star on Hello World. You have Spread Though on the first mechanic. I have Neutral on the second. I have Star on the third. And on the fourth one, we just heal our way through. Like I don't feel like I needed macro on Hello World. Like that was it. Maybe if the damage was significantly higher, I would have needed it. But like if this was like the prog level, I did not feel like I needed macro on Hello World. I would have much rather used macro on P3 to get like that slightly easier healing before Hello World, because that one I need to like literally quintuple week to get the fucking healing on like pre Hello World.
And there's
Yeah.
nothing happening there, so just do the quintuple reef.
I do kind of
we
agree.
would- yeah.
If we're adding,
We would
some
never let you
to
use macro.
something that's different there. I'd do it, but yeah, like obviously in a transition where we need the heal, and you know if it was like if we're talking like P6 and you need everyone to go in for a macro going to wave cannon 2, yes, we would always fucking do that, even if it's a little harder, because you have to fucking do that. But you know, I kind of agree with them here. Like adding in that mid dodge when we're all inconsistent with it and don't know it. Now, if we were fresh progging it and it made sense to throw that macro there, and that's the first time we progged the mech, no problem. Because honestly, I think the only reason we're dying to that is people are so fucking used to doing the out dodge for fucking however many years this fight's been out now. Maybe it's only been out 1 year. That we just like keep autopiloting to the out dodge. So the way we initially prog it'd probably be fine. But in this specific scenario, just with like people's habits and whatnot, yeah, I feel
mean,
like that's
that's
an
fine.
extra thing. But
So okay, that's fine. But then my question is, why did we have a death when we did the out dodge literally the next pull?
That was a
It was
Congo
for
line.
Congo.
So okay, and then was the other wipes not because of the Conga and not the end dodge?
I think that the other ones
It
were
was-
just. So a lot of the time, the in dodge wipe was because people were halfway running outside, and then someone would go, "Let's do the remember in dodge," and then they'd turn around, and they were already fucking dead. That's what
feel
happened on the other one.
I okay. I mean,
You're right though.
that-
That was the
that
the one
blows
there.
my mind. That's a reason. It's like
It's a muscle memory thing from running the fight so long with the standard strats.
I mean,
Like,
why does it matter if it's a dumb reason or not? It's a reason.
I do say it's
I have an equivalent reason, and you're saying my reason isn't valid.
Because it is.
I think like considering if we were fresh progging it and you wanted macro there and we were like we'll dodge mid so everyone gets macro, I honestly think there'd never be a fucking problem. So it's not something that come up. I feel like the only reason this is coming up is because we're stressing something unusual to make the macro hit in a place that I've never seen an Astro use it before. So, you know, like I feel like that's ultimately why this is happening here.
So
You know,
let's say
so-
in Delta, I wanted you guys to do a very cursed macro movement so that I can get a macro off there. Would you guys be okay with it, even though I'm completely fine healing the mechanic without macro?
No.
No.
Well,
If you're
Obviously fucking not.
No, we wouldn't. Like
Because you
the-
just said
Why
that
on
you're
earth
comfortable
would
healing
we
it
do
without
that?
macro.
Yeah, if
Because
you're comfortable healing it with
Well,
without
no,
macro,
I might be comfortable healing it now without macro, but on content I might need macro there.
Then
Yeah,
it
like, if
depends
you
how
plan
cursed it
to macro-
is.
yeah, like
Well-
yeah, like 100%. Because I mean, the cursed movements I've always had to do with macro. I did have requests for people because I did have a macro that's a little cursed in Delta myself. where I had to be mid, and it freaked people out. Because I had to be mid all the way until like the blues blew up, basically.
Oh yeah,
so that
no, I know.
everyone would get the macro.
Yep, I know that macro timing. I did them. I
Okay.
like watched my VOD. I saw the timing, and I said, "There's no fucking way I can convince you guys to do this timing. I'm just gonna figure out a way to heal without
That macro?
Yeah,
In
no,
Delta?
in Delta, I don't do that macro because I assume you guys can't do it. I feel
None of us have to do it. That's just a you. That's a personal responsibility on you. You just have to stand mid, and it looks really sus, but no one else has to do anything
okay,
weird.
maybe the idea is that just susses the fuck out of people. I don't know.
It does, I've done that. I did that with my top group, and it was fine, and no one complained. And I 100% agree. If you wanted a macro there, we would make that work because that macro makes it 20 billion times easier for you to concentrate on the mech. And there are times when there are times as a healer after Delta shit goes off, you just can't get in range of everybody because you have a shitty green tether or something, and it's a huge fucking pain in the ass to top the party. That macro is god tier. No, you would always be able to use that macro, and we would like work around that. But it's really just you. Like it's not like everybody needs to like do something fucking weird as hell to like make that macro land.
But also, like, this happened last week. You brought up using a macro, and I told you I would just put Veil there. Like, we would allocate resources outside of your macro to not make people do the mech differently. We would probably only use macro if it was absolutely necessary for a mech like Delta.
Yeah, like in Delta, I do actually think it's pretty necessary, but it also hitting that macro does not make you force people to do shitty movement. It really doesn't. It just makes you have to do some shitty movement, and you can just warn people about that, and that's perfectly fine. Like I think that's valid. I do think in a downtime mech, like throwing macro there, and when you can just walk in and throw a GCD, and then like get into their next phase, I do feel like that's kind of bad. Like I really would just rather have macro somewhere, and I know we're healing it fine without it, but in a prog setting, like are you really gonna blow macro before your prog point in P3? Like no, and then you're never gonna end up with macro in that transition because you just end up like progging through it without it, right? I'm just trying to like visualize like if there was ever a way that macro would end up there in P2.
The problem is if you tell me to put macro in P3, it's never ending up in P4 anyways. So actually, does it come up in P4? I think macro actually does come up in P4.
It does if you use it on like sets 2, I think.
No, it absolutely does not. Macro does not come up in P4 with my timing, so there's a 0% chance macro comes up in P4. Like literally 0.
Macro is
3 minutes. It
does 3
not.
minutes.
It does not.
Expedience 2 minutes. Yeah, you want to get it there. So yeah, I don't know. Like, if you got the P4 and you like really needed it there, it might end up on transition.
No, I can't.
I don't know.
I don't know. In my head, it just goes like I feel like the ask is small, and somehow we have to change everything around. Or not everything, but it's like
the ask is actually huge. Because if we're in a prog setting and we've all been dodging it out, and it's very consistent, and you're suddenly like, okay, we need to do an in dodge now because I'm throwing macro here. Fuck no, we're never doing that. Absolutely not. That's like that's like the golden rule of breaking of reprogging a mech you've already progged.
But
it's even if it's just a different movement on a different ring, you're reprogging the mech.
No, I understand that. I understand that. Okay, so let me understand something. So if let's say we got to P3, and at the start I said, hey, let's do the in dodge, I want to get this macro, and then later on I realized I can't get the macro, we would still keep doing the in dodge the entire time and never do the out dodge, even if it causes wipes. Even if it causes wipes.
I'd assume no.
I don't think it would cause.
It wouldn't cause wipe if it was our first strat.
Yeah, it would not cause wipes if everyone's doing. Because I don't think the mid dodge is actually any more difficult than the out dodge. It's like the exact same shit. The only reason it's happening here is because of muscle memory of people running top for a year. You know?
Okay, I understand. That's okay.
Okay. All right. Let's take a 5-minute break and then some shit. Okay. See you guys shortly. Gotta have to launch Microsoft Edge.
Oh shit, yeah, I
Yes, guys?
forgot I have to figure out how to get Sim working.
The sim hasn't been working on Chrome for me.
Yeah, it doesn't work on Chrome for me either.
It's a
I
hardware
forgot about that.
acceleration thing usually.
It
You have
used
the
to.
link? Oh, no, you have to make the one.
I'll make it. That's
Yeah.
not it.
Hang on, let me I'm fixing Cat's diagram.
Shit. This is when I find out if the guy discovered I'm not actually subbed to him on well, what's that thing called again?
I have no idea.
What are you talking
about? Patreon. Okay. I am still a Patreon guy because I subbed for 3 months and then unsubbed and they never took away my permission. Okay, let me give you guys the link.
What do you get out of being subbed?
I can
More
I
time.
get IO and I get 1 hour long rooms.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Alright,
think you're special.
new
I think if you just
diagram.
give them $1 once, you have it forever.
There's a
I'm
new
also,
Sigma
I'll have to
diagram
turn
that
on
is
my
labeled.
mouse. Gamepad.
There's a new Sigma diagram that's labeled in top stuff.
Okay, do we also just want to rotate it or no?
Does it matter?
It doesn't, but I think people are more comfortable having it rotated.
Cool, let's
Because
do it
that's
like this
usually how
then.
Okay.
I guess I'm using my
Yeah.
keyboard.
I don't understand what you mean by rotated.
Because usually diagrams have the single or two towers.
Oh, north.
Yeah, it has the 4 towers north.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Doesn't matter.
Where is north? The north. I need to put markers down.
King of the North.
Oh, did you post the link?
I don't see it.
Oh, there.
Why is the UI so small?
Wait,
You
did the link get
posted in-
posted?
General.
Rocky.
Why the fuck didn't it ping me? Okay.
Rocky.
What?
My cat's making noise. Why are
Damn,
you
I
putting
can't
B
choose
there?
Picto, it's Jover.
I clicked B instead of 2. Shut up.
The fuck,
Map
dude?
changing.
It was an
Save the
accident.
markers. How do I save the markers?
This
You
isn't
fucking
the right
rescue me,
arena.
Millwall.
Oh, it doesn't even kill you.
It will
This
be
thing
eventually.
sucks.
Oh, load way marker presets. We won't have those. Auto marker, that shit's off.
Nobody here knows I cleared before Sims were out.
That's pretty cool, man.
Now, did you enjoy clearing before Sims were out?
Yeah, I did actually. It was probably my favorite raiding experience. Outside of being with a dog shit group.
Oh, okay. You were being genuine.
Oh.
Dude, it's so funny to me that Zeph never called his group dog shit until he was with us a long time.
I feel like he said it often, didn't he?
No, he hid that shit for a long time.
I don't know if I ever hit it.
I think you kind of
I
like talked around it.
Yeah, he did. You guys got top 50th in the world, though. What?
That's pretty bad.
Are we all in here? We are all in here.
Okay, how
Okay.
do I get... I'm just going to minimize 14. I don't
Oh,
need
hey,
Can
they
I log out?
actually... Okay, you can do this now. Wait, no. How do I...
Do I need to be in Final Fantasy 14 anymore?
No.
No, I think we're done 14 for the day.
So, like, why are we simming Sigma? I understand why we're simming Omega, but Sigma?
Just do the mech. Like, do the shroud.
It's just more optimal than getting all the way back there to like see it once and like do a thing. And
Because I
then,
don't need
you
to
know.
stream either.
This is our last day of top, so...
Yeah, we're done.
Let me
going
swap my
top at this
tab,
point.
actually.